Yo, what's going on guys, it's GMoney here, and in today's video I'm going to show you guys how to make some earnings in the new solo victory cash cups. Let's get right into the video. Alright, for those who don't know how this tournament works, basically every win you get is $100. So if you get one win, that's $100, and you have 10 games in 3 hours to get as many wins as possible. Now with the first solo cash cup of the season, I ended up getting 6th place and I secured $200 because I had 2 wins. Right, now I'm going to get straight into the meta, how to play, and also what I did to get these 2 wins. Alright, so right now I'm going to talk about the forecast perk and shockwave hammers. Right, these are 2 really broken and big parts of the game and doing good in games, in mid games, and just overall throughout the entire game. So with this forecast perk, it gives you the ability to see where the next zone is going to pull, right? So just say you have this perk and you can see that it's going to pull south. You want to go as far south of the current zone as you possibly can, so when the next zone appears, you're going to be one of the first people there, right? You never really want to be one of these people in the back of zone wasting all their materials, their builds, their hammer charges, their shield, their health, anything. You never really want to be one of those people. You want to be as far ahead of them as you possibly can be, right? Now with hammers, you never want to be on mid ground. You want to either be on high ground or on low ground, right? So that means never really be on mid ground unless you have to be. And if you are forced to be on mid ground, always have your hammer out if you have a hammer. If you don't have a hammer, have your build out. But if you have a hammer, make sure to have it out, because just so you get dropped down to where low ground just was because they hammered up, you're going to be able to get out of that situation if you have some hammer charges, right? For example, I got hammered down into a box in the solo cash cup, and it could have messed my entire game up. I could have died. I still won it, but it was too much to risk when I could have just been in a way better position, right? Also, I was playing a duo tournament and my teammate hammered up and he dropped the entire lobby into my box on low ground, right? So it's really risky using the hammers, so you have to make sure you're in the right spot or your whole game could be over in seconds, right? So make sure you're never on mid ground. Make sure you're either on low ground hammering or on high ground hammering, because it's really risky and you could throw it all away with just one play. Another thing, if you're having trouble qualifying to the finals, you can still implement these tips into your gameplay in the opens, and they should help you, right? You don't really have to fight in the opens either, even though it's not the same format as the finals. You still don't really have to fight unless you need the health, the siphon, some mats, basically you don't really need to. Also in the finals, if you tag somebody up, right, you don't even have to fight them, especially if they've already healed back up. Don't fight them, it's not worth it. If you have some tag on somebody and you know that you can kill them, I would say it's worth it, but just remember that you only need kills for health, the refreshes, and siphon, right? You don't need to just fight reckless fights for no reason. Just keep that in mind. Also remember that you can go back into that tournament and rewatch my games and see a few things that I might have done that you didn't do. And you can also watch your own games and figure out what you did that some other good players or people that qualified and made money didn't do, right? Just make sure you're always having some type of self-improvement. And I know this video is kind of short, but I'm probably going to record the next tournament and break it down a little bit better. But thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.